These are really challenging times. It's been more than a year since the pandemic adversely changed our lives.
That's right, sir. I remember fully well that last school year's closing ceremonies were done virtually because of the outbreak.
Despite all the challenges, there are still reasons to celebrate. After more than a year of coping and adjustments, this day has finally come. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome to the 4th Senior High School graduation and 6th Junior High School completion ceremonies of Tagbina National High School with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya.
We shall start with the singing of the national anthem to be followed by a doxology.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sigatanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hinigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Sa ngalan ng Ama, at ng Anak, at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Panginoon, aming makapangyarihan at mapagmahal na Ama, ang aming mga puso ay puspos ng galak sa araw na ito na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin. Lahat po ng mga bagay na inyong ibinibigay sa amin ay patunay ng inyong walang hanggang pagmamahal. Salamat po sa isa na namang taong magtatapos. Ganun din sa lahat ng mga kaalamang aming natutunan. Salamat po sa aming mga magulang, sa kanilang walang sawang pagsasakripisyo at pagmamahal sa amin. Salamat po sa aming mga guro, punong guro at iba pang pinuno ng paaralan, sa kanilang walang kapagurang pagtuturo sa amin ng iba't ibang kaalaman at kagandahang asal. Salamat po sa aming mga kamag-aral at kaibigan, sa kanilang pagbibigay buhay sa aming paglalakbay. Salamat po sa aming mahal na paaralan, sa kanyang pag-aaruga at pagbibigay ng pangalawang tahanan. Panginoon, marami po kaming pinagdaanan. Sa loob ng ilang taon, iba't ibang uri ng problema ang aming naranasan. Naniniwala po kami, Ama, na sa aming paglalakbay sa buhay, may mga pagsubok kaming kailangang lampasan. Bagamat, minsan ay gusto naming magtago, alam naming hindi ito maaaring takasan. Sapagkat sa iyong karunungan, ang mga bagyo, pasakit at mga paghihirap na ito ang siyang magiging daan upang kami ay mas maging matatag at mabuting nilalang. Salamat po sa pag-antabay sa amin. Taos puso po kaming humihingi ng tawad sa lahat ng aming kasalanan. Ang mga ito po ay bunga ng aming karupukan. Tulungan ninyo po kaming hanapin ang kapayapaan at yakapin ang kabutihan. Sa araw pong ito ng aming pagtatapos, lubos po kaming nagpapasalamat sa inyo. Buksan ninyo po ang aming mga mata upang makita ang kagandahan sa aming paligid. Buksan niyo po ang aming mga tenga sa pakikinig sa lahat ng mga mensahe ibibigay sa pagtitipong ito. naniniwala po kami na ito ay galing sa inyo. Buksan niyo rin po ang aming mga isipan upang piliin naming matutunan ang mga bagay na naaayon sa inyong kagustuhan. Higit sa lahat, buksan niyo po ang aming mga puso para mas lalo naming mahalin ang mga bagay na ipinagkakaloob niyo sa amin, katulad ng aming pag-aaral. Sa amin po mga gagawing desisyon sa hinaharap, patuloy niyo po kaming gabayan. Naway gawin mo kaming mga instrumento upang ang inyong pag-ibig ay patuloy na mananatili sa lahat ng panahon ng aming buhay. Lahat pong ito ay aming ipinapanalangin sa ngalan ng iyong anak na si Jesus. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Let us hear the welcome message of the Principal 3 of Tagbina National High School. Ladies and gentlemen, a virtual applause for Dr. Rachel Methosela Arcumahig.
My grandest greetings and salute to the Tagbina National High School completers and graduates of this school year 2020-2021. To everyone in this virtual platform, good morning and welcome to Tagbina National High School 4th Senior High School Graduation Rites and 6th Completion Ceremonies. The COVID-19 global pandemic brought unprecedented impact to education this school year 2020-2021. With this, education system was undeniably facing uncertainties and complexities at the onset of the year on the appropriate modality to be offered and its processes, the dynamic role of teachers, the needed modules and learning materials, the reproduction costs, the health and safety of our learners, teachers, and parents, among others. Though hard at the start, but the mandate is still very clear that learning must continue amid the pandemic, as articulated in the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan of the Department of Education. Modular distance learning with printed modules and digitized modules have transformed the educational processes of Tagbina National High School. These have brought challenges to teachers, students, and parents on how quality learning is transferred and ensured in a distance learning modality. As Amos Bronson Alcott puts it, success is sweet, and sweeter if long delayed and gotten through many struggles and defeats. Indeed, this batch of graduates and completers have undergone the biggest challenge from the rest of the years. Yet, they surmounted all. And few minutes from now, their struggles and sacrifices will be turned into joy and pride as they will be officially confirmed as graduates and completers and receive their diplomas and awards and their commencement today. This virtual end of school year rites is more than fitting to celebrate the triumphs of this year's batch with their parents and teachers. Though in a virtual mode, but the whole Tagbina National High School would like to convey its sincerest congratulations to the graduates and completers of this school year 2020-2021, as well as our profound gratitude to all our internal and external stakeholders for making this year a great success amid the pandemic. On this momentous occasion, I welcome everyone to Tagbina National High School's 4th Senior High School Graduation Rites and 6th Completion Ceremonies with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Soar high, Tagbina NHS, because we care.
Dr. Kumahig will now present the candidates for graduation and completion to Dr. Wilma A. Primarion, Public Schools District Supervisor, who will then recommend the candidates for graduation and completion to the Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Josita B. Carmen, CESO 5, for the confirmation.
In my capacity as the school head and chair of the School Checking Committee of Tagbina National High School, I, Dr. Rachel Metosela R. Kumahig, hereby present the following candidates for completion and graduation this school year 2020-2021. For grade 10, with 123 males and 121 females, with a total of 244. For grade 12, with 130 males and 146 females, with a total of 276. All in all, there are 253 males and 267 females, with a grand total of 520 candidates for completion and graduation. That these learners have satisfactorily met and completed the requirements for completion and graduation under the Department of Education prescribed K-12 basic education curriculum for this school year 2020-2021. They are for your attestation and recommendation, ma'am. Dr. Wilma A. Primarion as Public Schools District Supervisor of Tagbina 1 District.
By the authority vested in me by the Department of Education, Surigao del Sur Division, through the Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Josita B. Carmen, CESO 5, and upon the presentation of the school head, Dr. Rachel Metosela R. Kumahig of Tagbina National High School, I hereby recommend the following candidates for completion and graduation this school year 2020-2021. For grade 10, we have 123 male, 121 female, with a total of 244. For grade 12, we have 130 male, 146 female, with a total of 276. That upon thorough verification and validation of the school records, these learners have completed the requirements for completion and graduation under DepEd prescribed K-12 basic education curriculum for this school year 2020-2021. And they are now ready for your confirmation, Madam Superintendent Josita B. Carmen, CESO 5.
By the authority vested upon me as Schools Division Superintendent of the Department of Education, Surigao del Sur Division, and upon the recommendation of our school head in this school, I now confirm you graduates for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
At this point, let us welcome Mr. Marvin T. Diaz, the District Alternative Learning System or ALS Coordinator, for the presentation of the candidates for ALS completion to Dr. Wilma A. Primarion, who will then recommend the candidates for confirmation to Mrs. Josita B. Carmen, CESO 5, the school's division superintendent.
As the District ALS Coordinator of Tagbina 1 District, I have the honor to present to our District Supervisor, Dr. Wilma A. Primarion, the 26 male and 14 female, a total of 40 candidates for completion for having satisfactorily completed the requirements of the junior high school curriculum prescribed by the Alternative Learning System of the Department of Education school year 2019-2020. Ma'am, for your recommendation.
After having the presentation of our District ALS Coordinator, Mr. Marvin T. Diaz, that you, 24 male and 16 female, a total of 40 candidates for completion for having satisfactorily completed the requirements of the junior high school curriculum prescribed by the alternative learning system of the Department of Education for school year 2019-2020. By the virtue of the authority vested in me as Public Schools District Supervisor of Tagbina District, I have the honor to recommend to our Schools Division Superintendent, Jusita B. Carmen, CESO 5, the 40 candidates for completion.
By the authority vested upon me as Schools Division Superintendent of the Department of Education, Surigao del Sur Division, and upon the recommendation of our school head in this school, I now confirm you graduates for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
To motivate and challenge our graduates and completers, let us have our school's division superintendent for her inspirational message.
Our hearts are scarring from this disease, but there is still hope in each of our soul. So let us just come together to reach our goal. From the song Hope by Aliyah Gaano. Hooray! We have won the battle, surviving, learning, and graduating. Congratulations, my dear graduates. You are the first batch of learners who have completely finished the school year in the new normal. To the parents, the local government units, organizations, and civic-minded citizens, DepEd conveys its gratitude for your overwhelming support. Indeed, the challenges and demands of the distance learning modality have tested our faith in our system. In an era where uncertainty and unpredictability become the rule rather than the exception, the need to be strong is imperative. Start to recognize our natural greatness. Be strong. We do not wait for the rain to stop before we go out and dance. We have to start now. Let us not be suspended in time, drifting and waiting for the pandemic to disappear. With environmental scanning, planning, and anointing from our Almighty God, a contextualized plan to reach our goal will emerge. The worst of times can bring out the best in us. With much time to know ourselves, we recognize our talents and potentials, which are our tools in reaching our goals and dreams. With only much ourselves to really draw much strength and confidence, we realize there is a hero within us, the natural greatness to be able to survive and become victorious in the end. Let me commend all the teachers, the school heads, and all of the DepEd family for the courage and diligence that we showed in this extraordinary time. Congratulations to everyone who exerted to make this school year a trailblazing journey.
Fear, fight, or flight. All Filipino students have these prior to and even during the course of the school year 2020-2021. You were all caught off guard with a major overhaul in our education system. But as Tagbinanhon learners, you had continued, and so you definitely deserve to receive the diplomas and certificates out of your toils amidst the pandemic. The distribution of diplomas to the senior high school graduates and certificates for the grade 10 and ALS completers. The graduates of Accountancy, Business and Management class. Nelson L. Abaygar Jr., Jomar P. Agura, Marvin Canieda, Jory V. P. Corsillas, Jasper Carl Argunato, Rovic P. Maglasang, Adrian Antonio D. Piñaranda, Ayan Roby D. Salibay,
Twinkle Jane A. Avenido, Sheena S. Baldado, Phoebe T. Dayanan, Rodeline M. Dayanan, Eunice V. Felicio, Sheila May L. Hementiza, Roshan May B. Italio, Maria K. Janisa V. Melior, Marcia C. Meñano, Catherine G. Paco, Aijin S. Payak, Dalit Grace M. Resuena, Mylene S. Reyes, Abby Hyacinth B. Seras, Jillian A. Serna, Jane V. Tabian.
Humanities and Social Sciences, UMS 12A graduates, Giancarlo Almenchon, Jerwin E. Baak, Alvin V. Belmoro, J. B. Kabuntukan, April John E. Coralde, Jason D. Digaman, Rian Jude P. Lara, Christian B. Leal, Mike B. Orozco, Josh Matthew B. Pantaleon, Rio B. Relatores, Jason D. Tijano,
Lovely Amoy T. Adele, Melogene O. Almadin, Evelyn M. Aricayos, Janine G. Baculio, Shekinah Barrera, Pashane Jane Agan Baison, Limjiline Bustamante, Kimberly A. Cabil, Mikey Josein S. Cañete, Dimple P. Coralde, Sheila May Y. Dalman, Mary Joy B. Emias, J. Mira O. Figura, Emmeline T. Mahusay, Lizel S. Mestizo, Jovincent B. Ogaban, Marife F. Orozco, Rochelle P. Palca, Lira Claricel A. Pesidas, Micaela Jane C. Pilapil, Sheila May U. Rolyurata, Chanshai Q. Telewick, and Diana Lee C. Verano.
UMS 12B graduates, Yulrace Shane C. Abelia, Neveline M. Aricayos, Christian J. P. Bandola, James B. Kabuntukan, Jeril Condeza, Kane Eric R. Digayo, Jason Q. Doria, Lloyd James B. Gihan, Mark Stephen U. Lastima, Elpidio III B. Milian, Regin C. Pandao, Nathan Dave L. Prehula, Gerald P. Sabelio, John Mark P. Tagra,
Renaliza D. Abonado, Roxanne B. Aliada, Sheila May C. Areja, Giovanni G. Avila, Jonalina C. Bandola, Anavilia S. Batoampo, Lenny A. Borromeo, Renaline R. Buaquinia, Mary Rose Camaylongan, Annalyn V. Coralde, Mary Grace S. Cuino, Jesseline M. Diaz, Casey C. Itaok, Julie May U. Gotib, Cheryl O. Handugan, Bernadette A. Luchavez, Grace B. Mejia, Mary Jane G. Numeron, Lady Ann C. Aurelianida, Stephanie Rose L. Pawelas, Christy Pondoon, Dayan Jai Robuca, Michelle S. Sobriano, and Angeline S. Vasquez.
UMS 12C graduates: Jomar T. Anuver, Rick L. Babida, John P. Bulaquinia, Rulimar B. Campos, Samuel Jr. E. Danao, Dino C. Divinagracia, Emar E. Jimenteza, Christian C. Gingging, Lyndon B. Lunyo, Marco Chin Lee Q. Nate, Arjun P. Pelicano, Glenn Rendon, Charles Christian A. Serrano, Henry L. Tolentino,
Risley B. V. Aguilion, Erica M. Ampatin, Grisami O. Asistores, May A. Bacangoy, Mary Ann G. Baldivino, Micaela L. Barrios, Ayakim C. Beduya, Rosaline L. Cabili, Amy Jane O. Capuyan, Christy M. Cordero, Teofila Gatwin, Rhea May R. Escartin, Dimple N. E. Gallardo, Mezraim S. Licaros, Princess Daniela C. Maratas, Joanna Maika O. Nodado, Antoinette Jane Oranza, Vina I. Oxeria, Jean O. Pandiling, Sherry May P. Piquero, Lizelle B. Ricablanca, Althea C. Sabit, Jessame D. Tagon, Judith K. Tolibas, and Ageline A. Villegas.
UMS 12D graduates: John Real B. Aricayos, Ralph Jones L. Daro, Devio J. M. Divinagracia, King Mark L. Gallardo, Raylan M. Hesta, Rex A. Gonzaga, Michael James E. Marban, Ariel V. Pipito, John Iceberg Ronquillo, Clyde Jude E. Sabatin, John Carlo B. Sorilia, Nestor Jr. P. Yubal,
Richelyn M. Albaracin, Karen D. Arayan, Leah D. Atamosa, Noemi T. Bandola, Mary Joy C. Bastillas, Moncello Rosani B. Beltran, Mecca A. Cadili, Christine Claire Castro, Lovely T. De Los Reyes, May Ann Rose T. Estimera, Desiree G. Hermata, Janelle May P. Lucenio, Shanilu F. Makatangay, Glory Jean S. Maratas, Marife G. Numeron, Giselle D. Orculio, Annalyn O. Pacardo, Riza M. Paculana, Anne-Marie D. Paran, Naomi N. Polo, Joneth O. Rivas, Bernadelle V. Saicon, Ivy G. Tanhay, and Zana Marie F. Untua.
The graduates of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics class: Janelle C. Bernales, Sherwin A. Bosque, Chandler Bryce E. Daru, John Romel D. Gallardo, Kim Kyle E. Gaviola, Jonathan A. Haro, Don Victor B. Lofranco, Jeril M. Oranza, Cicero Jr. R. Pabilonia, Jeffy M. Peteros, Isaiah T. Ramas, Carl A. Rojo, Melbourne Ibanez, General A. Yula, Gilbert C. Zamora,
Sherlyn Abad, Angel A. Alba, Lea Joy A. Andit, Tresel Grace L. Arangoso, Nika Jean A. Armea, Angela Joy G. Austria, Angel Micah S. Baha, Annalyn E. Barillo, Lisbeth Wea R. Bastasa, Sarah May C. Coralde, Pamela G. Cortez, Windilyn Cubong, Fina G. Daud, Christian May R. Divinagracia, Maui Erich M. Donio, Racy M. Eliana, Angelica Rose Ermunda, Mary Jane V. Figaro, Ivy Q. Gran, Yvonne Grace P. Iligan, Lycalen P. Lumotos, Sheila May B. Magtagan, Noreen Luis R. Ocampo, FLA Ogaba, Loveline T. Olivar, Lordly A. Pacheco, Hannah Cristel L. Panda, Dina Faye D. Pantaleon, Abigail A. Pendejito, Leia M. Rivera, Leiden Mariz D. Sangan, Karen P. Taganile, Catherine V. Tariao, Sherlyn A. Valencia.
the graduates of Electrical Installation and Maintenance, EIM 12A Class, Rogelio Jr. V. Agupoy, Daryl J. Alabat, Richie Key R. Alforque, Felipe III D. Andriano, Brian G. Baha, John Ray M. Balingan, Jason B. Bandola, J. Mark D. Cagantas, John Dale G. Kalimpusan, Jomart C. Canyones, Shentfi L. Credo, Kim Vincent E. Gaviola, Joel B. Kindao, Darren A. Labitania, Dwight T. Linde, Simon Edgar G. Mabayaw, Emmanuel K. Malaza, Alan Jr. B. Manulat, Marlo M. Montenegro, Apolinar D. Olayon Jr., Romeo Jr. V. Otakan, Michael Porpayas, Danilo R. Pulod, Ray Albert D. Santiago, Robert A. Solon, Ian Ralph S. Tan, Francis M. Tindoy, Aljun C. Trinidad, Jonathan B. Vincer,
EIM 12B, Michael U. Aguilion, Rogel J. Alabat, Mario M. Amis, Danilo T. Angaw, Rico P. Balbarino, Gerard D. Banaay, LG D. Cabale, Jet Ruben A. Kaliat, Jesus Jr. A. Calio, Alberto Jr. V. Cansancio, Ronald T. Degorio, Ranel D. Igoy, Noel M. Kindao, Ronnie M. Macaso, Jeremy I. Maligon, Anthony B. Manulat, Jeroslim B. Mocon, Vincent B. Montenegro, Romulo F. Orongan, Alex L. Pation, Archie J. Pulod, Jeric B. Rivas, Roland D. Saranya, AJ G. Robante. Congratulations, graduates. Erlindo E. Taguba, Ryan A. Vivas. The junior high school completers from grade 10 Science, Technology, and Engineering class: Jeremiah H. Abamonga, Harid T. Alcober, R.V. Clyde V. Kamasura, Alison P. Campos, Hero B. Caringal, Landon Earl Declaro, Charles S. Divinagracia, John Ray L. Elcanto, Elton J. G. Esguera, Aljon A. J. N. Hoyo, John Carlo R. Juan, Christian Jenre V. Lunyo, Chris Robert G. Martinez, Shem A. Sumagaysay,
Lovely Jane S. Abad, Jean Rose L. Arangoso, Leslie I. Ayungaw, Christina May R. Buktot, Sandara S. Coralan, Sandy Sheen A. Quadra, Claire May D. Coino, Jane Marie D. Ladera, Glyza Faith A. Laruya, Manilyn A. Magatines, Abigail L. Masirag, Noreen Zeta G. Oriz, Richelle C. Resilia, Trisha May R. Sayawan, Sally Daisy A. Siraspe, Yula A. Sirano, Aryan Dane G. Tan, Honey Jane P. Tan, and Faril L. Tan.
The junior high school completers from grade 10 Buliat: Ivan G. Aricayos, Melky Bless T. Aricayos, Cedrex C. Bayarcal, Kenneth James C. Camus, J. C. Cordeo, Jed C. Cordeo, Joshua S. Cochanco, Jerome M. Galicia, Mark Lawrence L. Giray, Jesse R. Gomopas, J.V. L. Inocente, Jeep Ray L. Legario, Judines B. Magtagad Jr., Yuren A. Maybanting, Kirk A. Olvida, James A. Penaso, Michael Gabriel Rick R. Pilapil, Jeco M. Polizon, Jefford Real Kiban, John Brian T. Quinones, Lawrence M. Rule,
Gladys J. Alabat, Arlie I. Baha, Ronalyn S. Barrios, Eliza B. Batas, Sheila L. Bentulan, Lovely V. Cansancio, Riza May A. Casido, Rhea May A. Cibrian, Mary May A. Dalak, Chris Ann S. Huganas, Chevry Sheen M. Lago, Chris Ann L. Monton, Jasmine R. Padillo, Lucy May R. Patak, Jeffy O. Rodriguez, Wilma K. Tulibas, Mitch A. Travenio, Cristal Bea A. Tubia, Jana Elisha L. T, Ronalyn A. Uba, Darling P. Veras, and Francis Julienne Jade Villariz.
The junior high school completers from grade 10 Eledera: Ivan A. Aseniero, Yuli James Bangahon, Jeffrey R. Cadavid, Mike B. Concardas, Francois C. Cuino, Joel R. Degayo, John Ivan Espirito, Mark John H. Fan, Carl James C. Fernandez, Christian T. Labandia, Noel Jake B. Mangin, Rusty Mosnit, Aljun D. Pabia, Amancio III. E. Pantaliano, RJ P. Pelicano, CJ C. Potenciando, Jericho D. Romo, Joey C. Rufin, Aldwin D. Sangan, Verlin A. Tantano, Seth V. Vergara,
Rischel R. Alforque, Rika Jean M. Baksan, Karen C. Boyser, Claire Valerie S. Hesta, Angeline T. Mahusay, Angel Kate M. Manaba, Shaina L. Manaid, Cristel B. Matinaw, Eliza C. Maybanting, Egeline D. Onduna, Anadel M. Pakulanang, Franlene D. Paho, Chenny B. Palabaw, Maria Luisa R. Rivera, Jenalu A. Serna, Ira May B. Tagod, John Micah M. Tatsado, Lorraine R. Veras, Alia A. Villegas, Abigail D. Zambales.
The junior high school completers from grade 10 Lupas: John J. A. Asidilia, Xander R. Albores, Jeric B. Aliada, Roll John L. Aninion, Verhel M. Awo, Kiefer Nash R. Bastasa, Raymar P. Cuino, Jerwin R. Del Carmen, Ken J. B. De La Serna, Charles V. Egoy, Joseph C. Garupil, Elmer R. Hemino, Ryan Marlu J. Gingging, Jonardo D. Lumactot, Alexander E. Monieva, Lord John Paul A. Pacheco, John David Philip P. Pilapil, John Paul Z. Suarez, Lawrence Mar C. Toyhorada, Clark Bench O. Venturado,
Hazel Ann T. Abergas, Aubrey Camille O. Alapap, Kaina C. Almasin, Sandara O. Asistores, Andrea Lynn S. Calio, Lindy L. Cuino, Chirene V. Dalman, Denise Marie P. Di Moral, Ranely May D. Egoy, Angel May R. Gonzaga, Alia Nicole N. La Chica, May S. Nicaros, Kate Hazel Ann Billy Mutin, Mariel B. Malinaw, Joyce Ann P. Mantilla, Kizaya Claire P. Monoy, Glyza May A. Ogdo, Jailina L. Pawelas, Eliza Gray C. Sabit, Jenelu D. Tagod, Marjorie M. Vallescas.
The junior high school completers from grade 10 Pahe: Christian R. Ahero, Teodorico Jr. C. Ario, Ian S. Baldivino, Fritz Gerald S. Bayot, Joseph Y. Bukawe, Justine Y. Bukawe, Jethro M. Kahukom, Jeffelmar B. Campos, Juniel B. Canyo, Ryan S. Cinco, Justine Carl B. De Lauro, John Kenneth R. Gomez, Clark Brian Inocente, James D. Manidlangan, Jeffrey D. Pendon, Kirby T. Rosales, Kester Ked Jeffrey T. Sabatin, John Lloyd S. Sangan, Roger D. Sayinga, Raniel T. Seras, Edison C. Zamora,
Jenjen T. Alpuerto, Joynine T. Alpuerto, Nicolaide O. Apas, Irene C. Areja, Jenny B. R. Atirado, Justin May S. Cañete, Alia May J. Castile, Esperanza A. Cordero, Janine P. Divinagracia, Anna Jane B. Duran, Trisha May A. Eroa, Enaline E. Gomez, Sushane B. Introso, Jolland Hart Faith B. Lagapa, Anna Hazel Listino, Eliza M. Pidad, Diana Rose S. Quinones, Liza May T. Seras, Robimel S. Sitoy, and Charlene Q. Tiliwick.
the junior high school completers from grade 10 Sanchez, Lawrence D. Aguilioso, Julius O. Alarma, Glenn B. Areja, Nico M. Aricayos, Ryan Romy A. Barrera, Adrian Glenn E. Bernadas, Ray Butar, John Ryan C. Caberte, Jemar B. Kabuntukan, John Melden B. Kalunod, Richard A. Damian, Jade F. Godinez, Christian H. Handugan, Hanray G. C. Labanan, Jerson T. Lokyas, Junel S. Masyon, Aaron Jedwick G. Oribe, Jesse Pogosa, Angel D. Quijano, John D. D. Quijano, Ian Christian Samontina, J. Mart B. Suario, Junel E. Taganile, Carlo T. Tejano, John Ray M. Villarmino, Reggie I. Iting,
Reyosel O. Aguilar, Teresa C. Aryo, Cherry May G. Badilla, Jennifer B. Bagnol, Ingracia C. Bandola, Sheila May C. Bandola, Shane B. De Castro, Juvie E. Estimera, Maricel V. Figaron, Juliet E. Gigaki, Maria Claire D. Gonzalez, Jonami J. Lozada, Crizel May D. Paran, Melgin Luis M. Kilaton, Angel Grace L. Rolyurata, Amalia D. Salado, Jovian C. Timbangkaya, Abigail Y. Untua, and Charis I. Iting. Congratulations, completers!
the ALS completers for school year 2019-2020, junior high school,
Mary Jel P. Abarquez,
Fe B. Abundo,
Nellen P. Amugis,
Jaybert D. Ampis,
Elmer C. Areja,
Nisa C. Ario,
Roldan A. Baha,
Bartolome T. Balbarino,
Hannah Marie B. Baran,
Mary Joy R. Casido,
Elma B. Casipong,
Rick S. Chico,
Helbert C. Dicalit,
Annalyn I. Gumopas,
Juna May C. Gasang,
Sheila May T. Gonzalez,
Julie Breen U. Butib,
Fredo Jr. L. Idulsa,
Apple Jean M. Intong,
Cheryl M. Intong,
Lorena M. Intong,
Cecilia C. Lareba,
Edwin T. Lumotos,
Hermelinda L. Molino,
Elmar M. Montilla,
Emmanuel Jr. E. Munieva,
Michael Jr. E. Munieva,
Johnry N. Pandita,
Rando E. Platero,
Mary Dominic L. Postero,
Benedicto Ruperez,
Miko M. Senyagan,
Mark Lloyd M. Siniagan,
Luzminda T. Tamayo,
Ronald S. Tuyor,
Gilbert V. Untua,
Ruel M. Veras,
Crescencio B. Vertudazo,
Ram C. Viajidor,
Christian V. Zabala,
the ALS facilitators of Tagbina 1 District,
Marvin T. Diaz, District ALS Coordinator,
Jeronima C. Lapiceros, Mobile Teacher,
and Marie Frances P. Verances, Mobile Teacher. Congratulations, ALS completers and facilitators. The introduction of the keynote speaker by Mr. Ryan Paul M. Valles.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is both an honor and a privilege to be able to introduce our role model of note, our guest speaker. Currently, he just assumed position last May 2021 as Medical Specialist 2 at Adela Serati Memorial Medical Center, Tandag City. Prior to her current position, she worked as medical officer at the University of the Philippines, Philippine General Hospital, where she had her residency training in diagnostics radiology at the Department of Radiology from January 2016 to December 2019. Within those years, she held several positions such as the batch head in 2017, the Assistant Chief Resident in 2018, the Chief Resident in 2019, and the President of the Chief Residents Council of the Philippine College of Radiology from 2018 to 2019. She also had her fellowship training in CT MRI at the UP PGH Department of Radiology from January 2020 to December 2020. In 2013 to 2015, she also worked as the Rural Health Physician in Nasipit, Agusan del Norte Municipal Health Office under the Doctors to the Barrios program of the Department of Health. She was a junior consultant as well in the Department of Radiology of the Fi del Mundo Medical Center from November 2020 to May 2021. She is a visiting radiologist too in Mediscan and New World Diagnostics Incorporated, which are both in Manila. Learning that I'm sure has a special place in our guest speaker's vocabulary. She definitely is a pride of her alma mater. Growing up in Tagbina, she was the batch valedictorian in grade school and in high school at Tagbina Central Elementary School and Surigao del Sur Polytechnic State College, Tagbina Campus. She earned her bachelor's degree in biology at the University of the Philippines, Manila. She also took Doctor of Medicine at UP Manila College of Medicine. In 2015, she earned her master's degree in public management, major in health systems and development at the Development Academy of the Philippines, Tagaytay City. Indeed, we are extremely honored by the presence of a superbly distinguished medical doctor who is holding several certifications. she passed the civil service examination with a grade of 91 in 2007. In 2013, she passed the physician's licensure examination. In 2020, she became a diplomate in the Philippine Board of Radiology. In February 2021, she earned her place as fellow in the Philippine College of Radiology. And just last May 2021, she passed the CT MRI Subspecialty Board examination. What makes her achievements all the more remarkable is the fact that she's been active in communicating her expertise to the public by conducting and disseminating several collaborative researches nationally and internationally. By far, she has been presenting a number of radiology and cancer researches in the Philippines, Malaysia, and Rome. Such researches are also published in legitimate and prestigious journals such as the Philippine College of Radiology Journal, the BMJ or the British Medical Journal, and the current Problems in Cancer Journal, Elsevier's Oncology Journal Network. Without a doubt, our guest speaker achieved so much beyond her age. But in spite of all her accolades, her character always exudes humility. The young Tagbinanhon, who's fond of dancing and playing table tennis, always stayed true to her roots. Her parents, Sir Dicoy Orquiza, our former SB member, and Ma'am Glessy Orquiza, our municipal secretary, have truly nurtured a child who brought Tagbina so much pride. Indeed, our guest speaker is a personification of excellence, humility, family, and public service. We are extremely honored to have her inspire our graduates and completers today as they venture new waters on their journey ahead. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the role model of note, a woman of distinction, our guest speaker, Dr. Sheen Corvera Orquiza.
To the school's division superintendent and division supervisors of Surigao del Sur, to the Tagbina National High School faculty and staff, headed by Dr. Rachel Mithusela R. Kumahi, to the parents, and especially to the graduates of this very important event, friends, ladies and gentlemen, maayong adlaw. Today is your 4th senior high school graduation rites and 6th junior high school completion rites. Graduations are always momentous events to be looked forward to. It's the time you get to dress nicely because you will get up the stage and receive your diploma and take a picture. It's also a time to make your parents happy and excited, some of whom would even buy new apparels for you. It's also a time that you will see garland and ribbon vendors outside the gymnasium doors. Overall, graduation is a very grand event that you will always cherish for the rest of your life, and the memories that you will make will last a lifetime. I was also a graduate last year, having finished my residency training. My colleagues and I were very happy during our induction rites last February 2020, when COVID-19 pandemic came. Like you, we also thought that COVID-19 would only be temporary and would pass by, permitting us to continue with our daily lives. But no one would have predicted what effects this pandemic would cost us. It's as if the country stopped functioning. When the community quarantines were first imposed in Manila, at that time I was staying at a dormitory where students in their nearby schools were also staying. At first, everyone was happy. Syempre, bakasyon eh, walang pasok. And then weeks turned into months. And the previously thought short vacation turned to, at that time, semi-permanent stay-at-homes. The students, one by one, went home. Due to the rising cases of COVID-19,
it was inevitable that in-person classes be suspended indefinitely to avoid exposure as well as transmission of the disease. Then came the challenge on how to continue education in all levels, adapting to the current situation of the pandemic. It became a very multifactorial and logistical problem, from the heads in the national level to the faculty in the provincial and municipal levels. The higher-ups would need to think on how to have a learning system that will be applicable in all settings. The people in the grassroots need to disseminate these and think of better ways on how to make studying interesting. Household logistics like electricity and access to technological devices, as well as parental supervision or parents-based learning, also became an imperative concern. Are all students able to access said things for continuing learning? Or are these stuffs hindrances to continuing education? These are, I think, some of the struggles that the Department of Education faced. However, the fact that you students are graduating today is because the adaptive education system, plus your diligence, your family support, and I believe grace from God helped you. The system may not be perfect, but in the setting of the pandemic, it's for everyone's best. Moingon mo, lain ramang good ma'am, kung face-to-face, mas makabaluman mi. Ang inyong attention span, short raman. Tapos sa balay, mas daghan man kalingawan. Pwede ka mag-cellphone, etc. etc. I highly agree. When I took my board exam last May, and it was online, it's the first board exam that I took online, I thought it was very difficult and I could not concentrate. Wala ko maanad, feeling na ako, parang kulang. And then, that exam was just for one day. Paano pa kayo kung one whole semester, di ba? It was very difficult. But you, young ones, are adaptable. You easily adapt to changes, especially technologic changes. Moingon pod mo, dali raman na ila ma'am og sir. I mean, I'm pertaining to your teachers. Kaya wala naman sila estudyante nga ginakasukan sa school. Partly, siguro yes. But I believed it's more difficult now for teachers, for they need to prepare modules, make sure that all of you are prepared for online classes, and are technologically savvy. Mangupod mo, siguro gusto sa inyo parents nga naara mo sa balay, kay sugo-sugo naman mo sa trabaho sa balay. Dili naman mo, o dili na pod mo tagaan og baon ba, anak? Siguro partly, but supervision of studies is difficult and not catered for all parents. I once asked my parents for a math problem, but sometimes even for teacher parents, some math problems ay dili nila kaya. The fact that all of you are graduating today shows the dedication of your parents to your studies. Last year, actually, I had a senior colleague who requested that we cover her clinic duties, since she would stay at home to supervise the online education of her kids. The pandemic in general actually has bad effects on all aspects of life, not just health, but also education and economy. This year's theme, kalidad ng edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, speaks a lot of what is going on right now with the education system of the country amidst the ongoing pandemic. Education that is inclusive and quality education is a basic human right. And though we are facing a pandemic, it should be given priority. For through education, through science and technology, evaluation of the economy, through protection of our resources as well as the welfare of the society, through upholding of proper health, we can emerge from this pandemic victoriously. Before I end this speech, I would like to thank your teachers for constantly guiding you amidst the struggles they have right now. Your parents for always loving and nurturing you every step of the way. And to God for amidst this pandemic, He helped you persevere to graduate. My dear graduates, you don't need to stop here. This graduation has shown you that you can accomplish your goals when you put your mind to it. Please continue to become this country's hope for the future. With that, once again, congratulations everybody and mabuhay!
Thank you, Ma'am Ortiza. Indeed, you have inspired us all. This time is the awarding of plaque of commendation to the keynote speaker. Citation reads, Certificate of Commendation is given to Dr. Sheen C. Ortiza, Medical Specialist 2 of Adela Sarah T. Memorial Medical Center, Tandag City, in grateful recognition of her distinguished and invaluable time and services extended as guest speaker during the virtual 4th Senior High School graduation and 6th Junior High School completion ceremonies of Tagbina National High School, with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, thereby contributing immeasurably to the prestige and success of the occasion, given this 16th day of July in the year of the Lord 2021. Signed, Dr. Rachel Methosela Arcumahig, Principal 3.
Let us welcome Dr. Wilma A. Primarion, Public Schools District Supervisor of Tagbina 1, for her message.
I would like to express my warmest greetings and congratulations to the graduates and completers for reaching this significant milestone in your lives. Let this achievement also be generously shared among administrators and personnel, teachers and parents who have given a part of themselves to ensure the success for our learners. On behalf of the Department of Education, I am honored to be part of these accomplishments and milestones of this year's graduates. Despite being tested in an extraordinary time, our learners persevered and made valuable gains for their future. While this historic season gave unprecedented challenge posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, I am confident that this new breed of Filipino nation builders, one that has experienced unusual obstacles, will be vital in moving the country for the years to come. Let this ceremony be a reminder that we can overcome anything through our concerted efforts. And with the DepEd supporting you in every way possible, we will be able to respond to every challenge, especially in the basic education sector. For our parents, guardians, and teachers, we are greatly indebted to the dedication that you have given to your children during this crisis. Truly, your efforts have come to fruition as we celebrate this momentous day. Let us continue to seek growth and opportunities for a safer and healthier place to nurture our future leaders and nation builders. Again, congratulations to our graduates and completers. I wish you all the best in your future endeavor. God bless everyone.
Despite the overwhelming consequences of the pandemic, you have surpassed the demands of the new normal. Thus today, you will receive the rewards of your hardships. Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding of medals to the graduates and completers who achieved academic excellence. The academic achievers of Accountancy, Business and Management, Nelson L. Abaygar Jr. with honors. Twinkle Jane A. Avenido with honors. Phoebe T. Dayanan with honors. Eunice V. Felicio with honors. Maria K. Ginesa V. Milihor with honors. Catherine G. Paco with honors. Aijin S. Payak with honors. Mylene S. Reyes with honors. Jillian A. Serna with honors. and Jane V. Tabian with honors. Congratulations, ABM awardees. The academic achievers, Humanities and Social Sciences, starting off UMS A, Janine G. Baculio with honors. Rochelle P. Palca with honors. Lyra Claricel A. Pisidas with honors. UMS B awardees, Lenny A. Borromeo with honors. Jesseline M. Diaz with honors. Dayan G. Ruboka with honors. Angeline S. Vasquez with honors. C awardees, Rick L. Babida with honors. Marco Chin Lee Q. Nate with honors. Arjun P. Pelicano with honors. Juana Maika O. Nudado with honors. UMS D awardee, Marife G. Numeron with honors. Congratulations, UMS awardees.
The academic achievers of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Sherlyn Abad with honors. Angel A. Alba with honors. Leah Joy A. Andit with honors. Tresel Grace L. Arangoso with honors. Nika Jean A. Armea with honors. Angel Micah S. Baha with honors. Annalyn E. Barillo with honors. Lisbeth Wea R. Bastasa with honors. Junil C. Bernales with honors. Sherwin A. Bosque with honors. Shander Bryce E. Daro with honors. Sara May C. Coralde with honors. Pamela G. Cortez with honors. Windeline Kubong with honors. Fina G. Daot with honors. Christian May R. Divinagracia with honors. Maui Erich M. Donio with honors. Ricey M. Eliana with honors. Angelica Rose Ermunda with honors. Mary Jane V. Figarum with honors. Ivy Q. Grant with honors. Dan Victor B. Lofranco with honors. Sheila May B. Magtagad with honors. Noreen Luis R. Ocampo with honors. FLA Ogabang with honors. Loveline T. Olivar with honors. Jairel M. Oranza with honors. Lordly A. Pacheco with honors. Hannah Cristel L. Panda with honors. Dina Faye D. Pantaleon with honors. Abigail A. Pendihito with honors. Isaiah T. Ramas with honors. Leah M. Rivera with honors. Karen P. Taganile with honors. Catherine V. Tariao with honors. Sherlyn A. Valencia with honors. Melbert Ibanez with honors. Genro A. Yula with honors. Gilbert C. Zamora with honors. Congratulations, STEM awardees. The academic achiever of Electrical Installation and Maintenance. Ryan A. Vivas with honors. Congratulations. The academic achievers of the Junior High School Science, Technology, and Engineering class.
Allison P. Campos with high honors.
Lovely Jane S. Abad with honors.
Jeremer H. Abamunga with honors.
Harriet T. Alcober with honors.
Jean Rose L. Arangoso with honors.
Leslie I. Ayungao with honors.
Christina May R. Bukpot with honors.
RV Clyde B. Kamasura with honors.
Hero B. Karingan with honors.
Sandara S. Coralat with honors.
Sandy Sheen A. Quadra with honors.
Claire May D. Quino with honors.
Landon Earl De Claro with honors.
Charles S. Divinagracia with honors.
John Ray L. El Canto with honors.
Elton J. G. Esguera with honors.
Aljon A.J. N. Huyo with honors.
John Carlo R. Juan with honors.
Gloiza Faith A. Laruya with honors.
Christian Genre V. Lunyo with honors.
Manilyn A. Magatines with honors.
Chris Robert G. Martinez with honors.
Abigail L. Masira with honors.
Noreen Zita G. Orais with honors.
Michelle C. Ricilia with honors.
Trisha May R. Sayawan with honors.
Sally Daisy A. Siraspe with honors.
Yula A. Serrano with honors.
Shem A. Sumagaysay with honors.
Aryan Dane G. Tan with honors.
Honey Jane P. Tan with honors.
And Karil L. Tan with honors.
The academic achievers from the junior high school with enhanced basic education curriculum. Nicolaide O. Apas with honors. Rika Jean M. Baksan with honors. Jennifer B. Bagnol with honors. Kiefer Nash R. Bastasa with honors. Shane B. Di Castro with honors. Maricel B. Figaro with honors. Han Regis C. Labanan with honors. Kate Hazel Ann B. Limutin with honors. And Jenny B. Palabang with honors. Congratulations, awardees!
The presentation of AY Foundation National Discipline Award for school year 2020-2021.
Undoubtedly, our graduates would not have accomplished this feat without the support of people who care about them. Let us welcome Lovelyn T. Olivar, grade 12 graduate, with honors for her words of gratitude.
To our school principal, Dr. Rachel Metasela R. Pumahi, honored stakeholders, beloved teachers, faculty and staff, dear parents, graduates, students of Tagbina National High School, and to everyone watching this live stream, good day. Our graduation ceremony this year was not a typical one because we were not able to walk across the stage and grab that diploma, but still were able to graduate despite of these new challenges in school. Our dedication, determination, and commitment still remain true. As we have come to end our senior high school journey, let us not forget to acknowledge the values of gratitude we've inculcated and humility coupled their faith in Papa God. To our classmates for giving us treasure-worthy experiences. To our parents for supporting us emotionally and financially. To our teachers and advisors who inspire us and extending the working hours in making this graduation ceremony as perfect as it can be. And personally, I would like to thank my friends, Jana, Sheila, Tracer, Eliza, and the members of Tama na sa Drawing Group for bestowing upon me their trust and confidence, for believing in my capabilities even when I doubt myself. More importantly, I would like to express my DPS and sincerest gratitude to my family for not pushing me too hard regarding my school performance and for understanding me all the time. To my mother, who knows me so well and standing by my side in times of need. To my father, who always reminds me to take a break and sleep early. To my inay, I owe her so much. And to my brothers and sisters who never failed to cheer me during my tough times in school. To my family, thank you so much for everything. I can't express any further how thankful I am to have you as my strong support system. Above all, I would like to thank God for guiding me all throughout everything, for hearing and answering my prayers. I would also like to express this quote to everyone that success is 99% hard work and persistence, 1% inspiration. Fellow graduates, congratulations for overcoming our modular classes despite the threats of COVID-19 pandemic. We are indeed a legendary one. And let us also bear in mind that this is just the beginning of our journey in achieving the better version of ourselves in the future. Padayon and fighting the hapon.
We shall hear a message from the only student of TNHS who achieved an average grade of more than 95. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Alison P. Campos, grade 10 completer with high honors.
4 years ago, as a freshman here in Tagbina National High School, I would get lost almost every week and embarrassingly enter the wrong classroom. But since then, as a completing 10th grader, I could probably walk through these halls blindfolded and not miss a single step. That is how I know that TNHS has become such a big part of my life, and I will never forget this school. To the guest speaker of this momentous event, Dr. Sheen Ortiza, to the hardworking principal of this school, Dr. Metosela Kumahig, as well as the assistant school heads of the senior high school and junior high school programs, Ma'am Benedicta Capuno and Sir Rinaldo Daniela, to my fellow completers and graduates of class of 2021, to the staff, faculty, and stakeholders who make up the rest of the TNHS family. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all. Today is an exciting day. Over the 4 years that we have spent together here in this very school, we've been through a lot. We have talked, cried, and laughed with each other together as a family. Despite the odds, we were able to swim through the seemingly endless stream of assignments, essays, reports, and research papers. And as if that wasn't enough, the global pandemic swept the world by storm, limiting not only our learning capabilities, but also starving us of the simple joy of learning together with friends and classmates. But look at us now. Here we are, standing tall, still going strong. And for that, I congratulate each and every one of us, myself included, for being here today. I think I speak for all of us when I say that we would not be here if it was up to us alone. No, we all have different people to be thankful for. But personally, I would like to thank the Lord Almighty for giving me the strength, patience, and wisdom to get through the challenges that I faced through in high school. I would also like to express my gratitude to the staff, faculty, and educators of this school, because without them, I would never be able to become who I am today. I learned a lot from them. And to my family, friends, and classmates, you know who you are. And thank you for pushing me to become a better version of myself and giving me support whenever I needed it. To my fellow completers, or should I say, future pilots, businessmen, doctor, teachers, and more, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you one more time. I wish all of you success in the careers and passions you wish to undertake in your life. But before I end my speech, I would like to leave a challenge to each and every one of you. Live your life to the fullest, and do it with passion. Do it with pride. That way, you won't regret it later in your life. And another thing that I wish for all of you to know is that no one will create our own paths for us. We have to do that ourselves. We forge our own paths and create our own destinies. So, chase your dreams while still doing good to those around you. And if there's one thing that I want all of you to pick up from my speech today, let this be it. Life should not be a race with those around us. No. Let our lives be a race against our previous versions, ourselves yesterday, so that we may become better versions of ourselves today. Thank you, and that's all.
Thank you, Lovelyn and Allison. To lead the Pledge of Loyalty is Nelson L. Abaygar Jr., grade 12 graduate with honors.
My dear crew graduates, please repeat after me. In reverence to my alma mater, I do hereby pledge my undivided loyalty to her standards. I promise to maintain her traditional and to strive to live by her ideals, knowing fully well that only if I have served my people and my country should I deserve to be called a true worthy son of her, who gave my life and wisdom, my alma mater, Tagbina National High School. So help me God.
Mr. Romeo S. Bernales, the alumni president, will now preside over the virtual recitation of the alumni oath.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, who graduated senior high school in Tagbina National High School, do hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully uphold the honor of my alma mater, that I will support the Constitution and bylaws of the Tagbina National High School Alumni Association, for which I am a member of, that I will obey the rules and regulations promulgated by the duly constituted association, and that I will impose this responsibility upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservations or purpose of evasion. So help me God.
On that note, let us hear the graduation song entitled Moments. This will be led by the selected graduates.
We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the time we put in. or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget, so we can be in this moment, right here in this moment. I'm grateful for our new beginnings, right here in this moment.
Who knows what are in store for our promising graduates? As teachers, we hope that we have inspired you enough to take on the challenges ahead of you. Draw strength from each other, and may your friendships last the test of time. Congratulations, graduates! The School Governing Council Chairperson for several years and onwards, Mr. Warlito Diontua, will now give his message.
My due respect to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Josita B. Carmen, CISO 5, Dr. Wilma E. Primarion, our Public Schools Division Supervisor, Dr. Rachel Metusila R. Kumahe, our Principal 3 of Tagbina National High School, together with our Assistant School Head from the Senior High School, Madam Benedicta G. Capuno, SB Member Vanessa B. Pulison, GPTE President, School Governing Council, Councilors, guests, visitors, graduates of 2021, ladies and gentlemen, and a pleasant good morning to each and everyone. The current COVID-19 pandemic has provided a set of circumstances globally that have not existed in living memory. And if ever, the impact of the virus is all-pervasive and in many places catastrophic. It is too soon to be definitive about its impact, but we can make a number of important observations. On balance, the pandemic has challenged and strained education more than it has benefited it. The responses from educational systems and authorities has been typically rapid, but hurried, hopeful but uncertain. Many students have been placed at great risk, and teachers have approached their new responsibilities with varying levels of expertise and confidence. Overall, however, some positives have been emerged. The most obvious implications of the pandemic include the need to close the schools, or at least invoke social distancing and apply minimum health protocols, rapidly ramp up online teaching and learning, keep our children safe, inform and support parents to become partners in their children's education, and to determine how quality in education can be sustained. Teachers have been forced to rethink how they teach and when they engage students virtually. The vital ingredient of interaction has been jeopardized. Teachers have lost opportunity to ask questions of the student levels of engagement and motivation, both key to learning. Online learning has excited some students but bored others. Hopefully, teachers have been compelled to reflect on the absolute fundamentals of teaching. In summary, the pandemic caught us all unaware, and we now must work hard to better understand all the implications of such tumultuous disruptions to schooling, and quickly enhance the quality and accessibility of remote education and get the kids back to school as soon as we can. And together, let us all save the children, support our Department of Education in the implementation of learning continuity program that uses the alternative modalities, such as modular or paper-based learning materials, and media-based institution through TV, radio, and online platforms. To the graduates of 2021, I wish you congratulations and padayon sa paglambo, padayon sa pag-abot sa inyong mga pangandoy. Strike the iron while it is hot. To the parents, congratulations as well. Nagbunga ang atong mga kahago sa pagtudlo sa mga maayong butang o pag-asister sa atong mga magtutudlo aron makabot ang mga tinguha nato sa atong mga kabataan. And of course, in behalf of the School Governing Council, I wish to congratulate also our teachers, our administrators, and of course, the Tagbina National High School for the unwavering support to our children. Paghinaoton ako nga kini nga tuang ginatubang nga giyera nga dili makita ng mga pandemya, ang coronavirus, tinaot kunta tabangan nato sa pagampo nga mahuman na gid kini aron makabalik na kita sa normal nga atong panginabuhian. Congratulations to everyone. God bless and mabuhay ang kabataang Pinoy.
Thank you, sir. Today we are honored to have with us a person who certainly places education on top of her priorities. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the PTA President of TNHS, at the same time, a Sangguniang Bayan member of the Municipality of Tagbina, Miss Vanessa V. Polizon.
A memorable day to all our graduates. It must be a very proud moment to all of you. All of the hard works that you put in has been paid off. As you cherish the fruits of your labor, I wish that success will keep following you in everything that you do. I do believe that you can all fly. The sky is your limit. Spread your wings and soar high. You are already in the halfway in chasing your dreams to come true. Continue to achieve your goals, your dreams in life. My warmest congratulations to all our teachers and to the proud parents for being significant in achieving another milestone, educational milestone of our learners. With all the pride, with all the love, today and always, this is your SBM Vanessa Villaluz Polizon, your PTA President, and the rest of the PTA officers of Tagbina National High School. My warmest congratulations to all our 2021 graduates.
To acknowledge everyone who in one way or another has contributed to the astounding success of the school as a whole, let us welcome the Assistant School Head for Senior High School, Mrs. Benedicta G. Capunong.
To our honored guest speaker, Dr. Shin C. Orpesa, to our dynamic Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Josita Carmen, to our Motherly Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Wilma E. Primarion, to our School Principal 3, Dr. Rachel Metosila Artumahi, to our beloved stakeholders, parents, graduates, completers, members of the faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to everyone. My warmest congratulations to the completers and graduates of this institution, school year 2020-2021. You worked hard to get this dream amidst this time of crisis. At this moment, on behalf of Tagbina National High School family, I would like to express my sincerest thanks to the following stakeholders for spending their precious time, efforts, and contributions shared to our institution amidst this pandemic time. To the local government unit of Tagbina, headed by our fatherly municipal mayor, Honorable Generoso Ilna Raizo. To our Vice Mayor, Honorable Antonio E. Adlao, and to the members of the Sangguniang Bayan. To our supportive Barangay Council, headed by Honorable Concepcion Silo Franco. The very active and supportive School Governance Council, headed by Mr. Warlito D. Untua.
To our equally active and supportive Parent-Teacher Association, headed by our PTA President, Honorable Vanessa V. Polison. To the private sectors, parents, and concerned individuals who supported the school with dedication and commitment. Your contributions mean a lot for the successful operation and the implementation of the school programs and projects in this school year. Amidst challenges brought about by this pandemic for the school year, we have made it through as a family in providing quality and equitable education to our school children. And for that, daghang kaayong salamat.
Thank you, ma'am. This time, Mr. Reynaldo V. Daniela, Head Teacher 1, will give some announcements.
Good day, everyone. The following are some announcements. Number 1, School Performance Report, distribution of cards, career guidance orientation, and awarding ceremony. These will be on July 19, 2021. Number 2, remedial, advancement, and enrichment classes shall be conducted from July 19, 2021 to August 21, 2021. Number 3, enrollment to new and transferee students. This will be on August 2 to 13, 2021. Number 4, opening of classes for school year 2021-2022. This will be on August 24, 2021. And lastly, Regala Escuela. This is to be announced later. Please follow accordingly. Thank you.
concludes our 4th senior high school graduation and 6th junior high school completion ceremonies.
Stay safe, everyone!